everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have got something exciting and fun to do today. I am going to do a Max Factor First Impressions try on from this little kit here that I got in my recent boots haul. If you haven't seen that yet, go check that out once you've finished watching this one. And I'm going to try out all of the bits and bobs that were in here along with a few other things so that I can complete my look. So don't forget, if you enjoy this video, to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. So let's jump straight into it. So first up, I am going to go in with the Max Factor Smooth Miracle Primer, Smooth Skin Texture. I've not used a primer before, so this will definitely be an experience for me. Looks like this just here, if you can see that. So this is something that I have not used before, so I'm excited to give this a go. So let's see, what do we do? Doesn't say, so we'll give it a try. Put a bit of that on my hand. Got a nice squeezy pump on it. Smells alright. Looks like goo. Right, so let's give this a go, shall we? Okay, that's my skin primed and ready to go. I don't have a foundation in Max Factor yet, so we will go in with this one instead, which is the Gillmore London Lasting Finish 25 Hour Stay Liquid Foundation here. As always, the Real Techniques brush here for putting my foundation on. Well, it's sticking very nicely and it's going on very well with the primer on underneath. Right, so that is foundation done and ready. I am now going to take my Natural Collection matte powder just to powder up my face and take out any of the moistness of the liquid foundation. Just going to follow that with my Maybelline bronzer. I want a little bit of colour because I'm feeling very pale today with this cold weather. So I'm now going to take something I've not used in a video before, and that is the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. And this is a small little dinky one, which is very cute there. This was out of a Birchbox that I got. So I'm just going to apply a bit of that on. And I'm just going to use that as a bit of a contour today. Okay, now back in with the Max Factor products. I have now got this lovely little blusher just here. I think this one looks amazing. If I take the lid off, you can see. Look at that. So I think this looks really, really nice, pink and shimmery. So I'm just going to take a bit of that on my Eco Tools fluffy brush here, and I'm just going to dust that on my cheeks. So it gives a really nice sort of subtle pinky hue. It applies nice and easily, and that's a nice subtle kind of little bit of a glow to your cheeks, which I think is very nice. Right, now I'm going to jump straight in with the eyes, and I've got this palette just here. It's got some lovely colours in there, and this is the set that is aimed at people with blue eyes like me, so we're going to see what kind of look I can create with this. Before I put that on, I'm just going to use my Gillmore London Magnifies Eye Primer so that we can get a nice bold lovely look with this today. Okay, we are ready for the eye palette. This one here is a lovely palette. This one is called, what are you called? 2-in-1 Eyeshadow and Brow Powder, number 6 Azure Allure. Ooh, very nice. So these are the colours there, if you can see that there. So let's get going. First up, I'm going to take my flat brush here, this one here from Eco Tools, and I am going to go in with this lightest shade here. And I'm just going to put that in the upper half of my lid. This is very shimmery, so this palette is going to be great for party season that we're in now. Very sparkly, and it's very pigmented as well, which is really good. If you can see just there the difference. I've got a sparkly eye and the other eye. So I'm mainly using this at the top, but dragging a bit on the bottom as well to use this as a bit of a transition shade. Ooh, very sparkly here. Now I'm going to go in with this lighter blue just here, and I'm going to put that on my lid. And I'm just going to pat that on. Oh, that's a very nice colour. It's very sort of aquamarine. This would be very good if you're dressing up as a mermaid for one of these parties that we're having now. That is a very beautiful colour. And this. Okay, now it's time for a bit of darker colour. Today I am going to be using my Spectrum angled brush here. This one is in B04. And I'm going to take the dark blue shade from the palette and just put that in my crease. Wow, look at that. That is a nice bold colour there. And it's blending quite nicely as well. You can see just there, that's a very nice blue. Now the key is to just carry on blending. Sweeping that through. That is gorgeous, I like that. And the other eye, I can never forget that one. We don't want to be lopsided. I think that's gorgeous. Okay, and then I'm just going to finish it with this darker one just here on this side, which I'm pretty sure is for your brows, but it's got a nice deep sparkle in it. I'm just going to put that in the bottom corner just here and pat that through. Oh, that looks great. And the other eye, just in that outside corner. And then I'm just going to take a smaller pointed brush, this one here from Eco Tools with my point on the end. I'm going to take the lightest shade and just put that in a corner. So we're getting some nice sparkle in there. Well, I think that looks very cool. There's the close-up for you. I am really impressed with this palette. I really like this. I think I can definitely find some uses to use this one. This is very exciting. I am now going to take my Max Factor Full Slash Epic Mascara. That's this one here. And this one has got a very weird end on it that I've not seen before. It's like a very strange shape and then with a pointy bit at the end. So we're going to give that a go today. Well, they look cool. That is definitely my kind of mascara. It really separates out your lashes, which I love. I'm not a massive fan of clumpy ones, so this is perfect. So this looks absolutely fab. Just try not to get a whole splodge of it on yourself like I've just done. Always the way, isn't it? Okay, that will do for now. I'll clear the rest of that up later. And now I'm going to finish this look off with my Max Factor Lipfinity, and this lipstick is in the shade Coty 14 Root. No, that's not the colour, is it? Where are you? Oh, here we go. 65 So Luxuriant. I love this packaging. I think this looks fab. It's a really nice sort of goldy colour. with a clear end on it, and I think the colour of this lipstick is beautiful. Look at that. This looks really nice, so let's try this on. Tastes a bit like berries. I think that's a lovely colour, and I think that really makes my look really stand out today. So this has been my try on haul for Max Factor. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If there's any other videos that you'd like me to do, but then put them in the comments down below and I'll see what I can do for you. I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye.